Hello. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you joining me. Now, perfect peace is something I've always valued. Very, very difficult to get it, of course. But I found out over the years of struggling, striving, getting caught up in the normal demands of life that we all tend to get caught up in. We don't stop long enough to actually look for it, know that we need it. And I found perfect peace by accident after living in this little camper van. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to rush out and buy a camper van, because that's where it can be found, is in every camper van in the world, or a boat, or whatever. It's about resetting your body. It's just like a computer. You know what it's like when you've got a computer going and you try to install a new bit of software or hardware and nothing works, and you get very frustrated, and sometimes a page won't load up. You know what it's like. We've all been there many, many times. And just by restarting your computer or phone, suddenly, magically, it's all reset and working again. And our bodies are very much like that. We just keep downloading more and more and expecting all the stuff that gets sort of stored on our hard drives. It all gets just too much, and the brain just can't get around it all. So we need to reset. And by chance, by living in this little camper, that's exactly what happened to me. It's taken over a year, but I have found perfect peace. So what happened? By me moving into this little camper, I was forced into a reset. Didn't even know it was happening. But after the trials and tribulations that I've been through this last year, and they're all, just inner work, and I have discovered now, through self-care of my emotional and my physical being, I have now taken time to escape from life, which is what I was never doing. I was never giving myself that break, that interval that we need. And now I can lay on my little couch here and look out and enjoy what is all around me, because the windows are so close to me. I can sit anywhere or stand anywhere here, and everything is around me, surrounding me. And that has nurtured me, because in previous lifestyles, I've found that the windows are never are too far away. You might see a glimpse of something, but it's too far in the peripheral of your vision that you don't notice it. So you're unaware of your surroundings, of nature around you. And that, being in nature, does give you an awful lot of peace. And in this day and age, especially in the winter time, it's dark when you get up and dark when you get home from work often, and you just can't get out in nature at all. And it's enjoying the simple things, like when I've always had a toaster, and I hate toasters. I have to say, I've never had one in my life that will toast both sides identical at the same time. And you've usually got to push the lever down several times before you get it to just how you like it. And I am finicky, I admit, with my food. There's always a right way to do something. Anyway, I digress. The thing is, in the camper, I had to figure out a way to make toast, because I don't have an electrical system that would deal with a toaster. So I had my cast iron frying pan, and so what I do is I toast side by side on that, and if I turn the flame down on the gas stove, it comes out brilliant. But it's even better than that. What I've discovered is that it's like a crumpet. It's really toasty on the inside, with the inside just how I like it. Now, this might seem like a trivial thing, and why am I getting so excited about a piece of toast? But there is something about life when you do certain things that give you pleasure, and mine is having a nice piece of toast for breakfast and being able to have it and enjoy it and appreciate it. And that is the key to perfect peace, is to have things happen during your day-to-day life that gives you that ultimate pleasure of having something that just makes you smile. It just makes you feel good about the day and about yourself. And there are many more other things that I could use as an example, but that is one. The other day, there was a horse being grazed on the vacant piece of land that's right by my window. And I was sitting here having my perfect piece of toast, and this beautiful animal walked past. And I thought, now I would never have seen that, but it was so close. I could just about smell her breath. She would never borrow me though. She's owned by a man, and she'll only look up when a man goes by. That's how I know she's a mare. So I hope you can in some way find a way to reset your life and find the perfect peace that I've found. It's not impossible. It's a matter of changing your lifestyle in some way. It doesn't matter how small or how large. Usually you've got that inner yearning to do something anyway. It's already there. You've just got to listen to that little voice and take action. And include nature in your life more, because that certainly seems to trigger a lot of things that go on in our minds. It's like if you go camping, people go away on holiday somewhere from their jobs, and suddenly they have a new perspective on things, and usually they want to go back to the camp. They, they enjoy it. There's something primeval about making a fire and sitting by it and toasting marshmallows and just having a gentle, slow pace in life. And I think that's the key to finding that perfect peace. And I hope this week that you too are able to have some treat like my piece of toast, something special that lights up your life and makes you smile and makes you feel good about your life, because that's really so important. And we've got an opportunity every single day we get out of bed to do just that. So don't waste it. And thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.